Maybe you've seen on the news in the last couple months, crypto, what's going on with it? Maybe you want to get into it. This video is for you then. This video is for you. I'm going to be talking about how over the course of my A-levels from 16 to about 18, I managed to put about 2k in investment and turn it to around about 10k through crypto and through some long-term stocks. If you're ready for this, let's just get into it. Now, I'm going to make this very simple. First thing, have an emergency fund of money before you start investing, maybe 1 or 2k set aside that you can use in case things go sideways for whatever reason. Once you've got that in place, how I do it is everything after that threshold that I now have coming in. I'm assuming you've got income coming in from a job or an online business. That's another thing. You need to have that coming in. But I'm assuming that's already in place. So you've got an income in place. Okay. Once you've got your emergency fund, okay, everything after that I invest. Now, of the money that I have after that emergency fund, 60% goes into crypto and 40% goes into long-term index funds and ETFs, where I just chuck it in and I just let it grow slowly. That's a lot more safe. Crypto is volatile. Crypto is extremely volatile. And just to give you guys an understanding of how volatile it is, if I take you guys over to the charts over here, when we had quite a large drop in May, right, the price fell around about 50%, 55%. That's about half your money gone if you invested right at the top. So you need to keep that in mind, that it is a very volatile market and you can lose money and you will lose money sometimes. Over the long term, I see it being very profitable, but there are lots of nooks and crannies along the way and you have to take that into account before you start getting into this. So if you're not comfortable with seeing your money, literally disappear on some days, then this isn't for you because it is risky. The long-term fundamentals are there. I think it will do well in the future, but do your own research, do your own due diligence on what you think of the market. If you believe in the market, great, invest in it. If you think it's all a scam, then fine, don't invest in it. That's your choice. But for me, I made the majority of my money from crypto just by buying and holding. Now, let's just dive into some of the little side bits you need to know. So what you want to do, have your emergency fund and then just chuck that 40% in every month and let it grow. Just keep funneling it into your long-term ETFs. Now, where would I do that? I do that via Vanguard. I set a direct debit up every month and I have a set amount of money going in every single month. And I just let that roll in. Coming to the crypto side of things, okay, with that 60% of the money you now have after that emergency fund from your income, okay, 85% for me is long term. I research cryptos I like, okay, currently holding these cryptos, I think about 10, 11, 12, around there, and I funnel money in, dollar cost average, into cryptos that I like. What do I mean by dollar cost averaging? Basically, as the price goes down, you set buy orders as it goes down and they will get procced as it gets cheaper because you never want to buy at the top, okay? Whenever the price is near the top of its previous prices, don't buy it, okay? I would actually maybe sell a little bit and then you can use the money that you've got from selling it to buy it back at a cheaper price. The basic principles of investing is buy cheap, sell high, alright? That's what you want to do. Okay, now the way I do crypto, I do it through Binance. There's a bit of a controversy around about Binance in the UK at the moment. What I do is I go onto Coinbase first, transfer it there, put it into Binance, and then from there, I buy on the server. So I transfer it from Coinbase to Binance. And from there, I can trade. And the fees are a lot cheaper, so I prefer it that way. Just to summarize, you've got your emergency fund covered. Income you make after that, 40% long term, 60% crypto, and then 85% of that 60% of crypto is going to be long term. The remaining can be some short term stuff if you want to get into that, which I do a little bit. But yeah, And all you do is you just funnel your money into the market every single month. Set aside that 60%, research projects you like, and just get into it. A lot of that's more or less it, to be honest. It's not that complicated. And just keep funneling, and yeah, that's literally it. I hope that was helpful, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.